Hello everybody, welcome back. It is time for ILR1, the final race of the ILR season, and it is time to just have a bit of fun. We've got a decently sized lobby, we've got Abu Dhabi, we've got a very high probability of safety cars, as you might have noticed if you watched ILR8, and we've finally been able to get Austin in the commentary box. Hello Austin.
Hey Owen, how are you doing?
Only took us 4 tries, but we've got there in the end, and yeah. Better late than never, right? So yeah, we're here for the season finale, and if anyone saw ILR8, like I say, it was an absolute mess. We had safety cars up the yazoo. It was certainly different, and so expect more of the same here. We had 4 safety cars then, and that means actually, from what I could tell, that the strategy is almost impossible to predict because I don't know from anyone else's point of view, but it's meant to be either a 1-stop or a 2-stop, but a safety car means you can probably do it in 1, but most did it in 2 anyway. But some did it in 1, and I just have no idea what we're doing. All I do know is that most will qualify on the softs, I think. But again, I'm not sure.
All I see is that no one's going on track yet.
Well, just so you say that.
With the exception of T1000 Zach, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, have you not got your fancy new map on? Go on, stick your map on, see what you think.
It went red. Does that mean he invalidated his outlap?
Yes, it does. He's invalidated.
Oh my god, the new info we get. This is perfect. I love this.
It's great, isn't it? I love it.
It's fantastic. Oh my. Oh. I feel like a child on Christmas with this new feature. Honestly, this is beautiful.
Sounds it, yeah. So this is.
I'm sorry, I'm very excited.
So yeah, this is the new spectator mode. It's not perfect, right? It's not perfect, but
it still doesn't have replays, but it has a track map.
Exactly, it's better than nothing, isn't it? So
yeah, it's better than previously.
Yes,
and there goes one of the bollards, pushed around by the Frenchman, by T1000 Zach. Expect to see that more often. Over the course of this qualifying, the other bollards still need to be taken out by some of the drivers because they are put in very unfortunate places, let's just say that, where you can, let's say, increase the track limits beyond those bollards, but yeah, they are pretty useless and they need to be pushed around, and that sounds wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Anyway, we've got our first lap underway. It is Zach up the hill. This is where we've seen most of the accidents happening in racing conditions. Anyway, qualifying, you tend to be okay. And even though we're on strict here, it feels like the track limits are kind of lenient around here. Because ILR8, certainly, it was one of their only races that already had strict, and they were able to cut plenty of corners. So they were okay with that. So look at this. Zach's got a decent position, by the way, on the back of one of the Ferraris.
I think he's a bit too far away.
Yeah, but he'll get the second DRS as well, remember. It's Kryptonite ahead.
Yeah, unless Kryptonite pulls out. There you go.
Yeah.
As I say that.
Yes.
Smart call there from the Ferrari. Don't give your opponent slipstream. Come on.
Hey, he realised quickly enough, I guess. Decent avoiding job, anyway.
Yeah. Purple in the first and second sector. I mean, obviously he's the first one. So
how good is that to see purple on there?
Hard. It's fantastic. I gotta say,
it is brilliant. You're gonna see the whole track go purple when he crosses the line. You'll love that. Unless he goes and messes this up.
Not XD, for example, has already invalidated his lap. We have a yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, it's a Red Bull off the track somewhere. Red Bull, Chapelele, is it? Okay, I just have to look at that now. I know he's off. He's fine. I want to see purple. Hey, purple. Zach's gone P1. Hey.
Yeah.
Christmas time. Oh.
AJ.
McMahon.
Yellow flag as well in sector 3 at the beginning of sector 3. He has to come back. I think he was taking avoiding action because Chapelele was rejoining the track. Now he has to wait for everyone to come through, including his teammate. No, not his teammate.
Mercedes,
Williams, isn't it?
Mercedes, isn't it?
There you go. It's so hard to tell them apart.
You need your glasses. You're getting old.
I wear my glasses. That's the worst part about it.
Your glasses need glasses.
Yes. No, my vision tends to be pretty good, but the colours are just What's green? What's turquoise? Or however you pronounce it. I'm sorry, second language. What's light blue? Like, it's all in there. It's all... it's awful.
Yeah, I can imagine. Right, let's see Alfie coming through the final turn. We've got yellows in Sector 1, but I can't see any reason for that.
They've gone already.
It's Mercedes off the track, actually, that's why. He's cutting the corner to avoid others. Nothing to call home about, anyway.
We can see that now with the track map, it's amazing.
Yeah, now we can see pointless yellow flags and not cut off our qualifying lap to see nothing. Yeah. It feels so good. It is, honestly. Yeah. It's bliss, man. I'm just watching this qualifying session through the map. I'm not even looking at the track, I'm just seeing the map, man.
Yeah, it does work. It's not perfect to do that, but
this
does work.
What I've dreamt of my whole life.
Yeah, It's Me comes through the final corner, not an invalidated lap. He comes across the line, and 138.8 on the hards. Not exactly what he was hoping for. Let's see.
Looks like it's getting kind of close there between an Alfa Romeo and a Renault. Must have just been getting out of the way there, Calzo.
Can I just ask you, what do you use, the full track map or the mini map?
Full track map. Full track map.
Okay.
Very useful for seeing where accidents and stuff happen, because you can just look on the map and see wherever. Because if you're using
for me with my bad eyes.
I've got a small television as well, and I can see this just fine.
I've got a big television I can't see properly.
Oh dear.
But yeah, the Ginger comes through the final corner in the Haas, and he goes P4, 34.2. So he is half a second, over half a second off Rafa, but still a decent lap, it seems, at least for now. Yeah, Olifova is on a cooldown, whatever. He probably invalidated his earlier lap. At least it seems that way. Chapelele is out on another out lap for now.
What on earth was that from Kryptonite? He just completely lost the rear end as he was heading through to the third sector out of the chicanes, and luckily he didn't hit the wall, but that was a bit dodgy.
Yeah, meanwhile, Chapelele prepares for his first, hopefully his first completed flying lap. Ooh, a little bit of a slide on there through the final corner. And on he goes. There's Williams coming out of the pits, but that should not bother him too much. No one in front of him. I'm using the mini-map now because this is
car off.
I can't see properly.
Through
the first sector. And not purple, 16.9, so barely under 17 seconds, and it's not enough to challenge Rafa for now, but there's still 2 sectors left to go into the first DRS zone. He goes, and this is a long one. Heavy braking zone coming up here in turn 8, followed by 9, and this left-hander coming up here, this full speed, which really is more of a straight, but it still counts as turn 10 for some reason. Don't ask why.
The Austria problem.
Yeah, into turn 11.
Ooh,
and there goes purple. There goes purple.
I love this game.
Chapelele on a really, really good lap here. The only thing he has to do is not bottle it through the final sector. And that's easier said than done with these corners here.
Yeah, especially
this one coming up very, very challenging one, turn 17 here, the right-hander. And 18, 19. Ooh, I think he lost a bit of time there in 18. Didn't take the ideal line. Through the final 2. Turn 20. And 21. That looks good. Early on the power. Yep. And that could... That's P3. There you go. It does challenge... almost challenge for the front row. But he is... What is that? 33 milliseconds... No, 34 milliseconds. My math is a bit off. 34 milliseconds behind Gonanen. And P3 for now.
Paco is purple through the first sector. Luckily, Ollie's got out of the way now, so he doesn't get the DRS tow. But
yeah.
Still,
yellow
on his
flag
way.
there caused as he went by Ollie Flavel. That was...
Yeah, I think he's trying to help his team out.
I think he was past the issue, so... No harm, no foul there, really. And Ollie Flavel really only slowed down to let him pass and not pull him up, or not give him slipstream either. So to not benefit him.
It's 2 purple sectors on this lap for Paco. It's good so far.
Yeah.
Mind you, we are always invalidated it. Oopsie doopsie.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the most notorious parts of the track. Turns 11 to 13 at the end of the second, beginning of the third sector. Very easy to invalidate your lap time there. Very easy to cut the corners as Paco puts it into the wall on the exit of turn 19. Now he has to get out of there somehow.
He's got a Red Bull.
No.
Oh my goodness. What was that all about? Whoa!
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, well, you can't really say he doesn't deserve that penalty, can you?
5 place penalty for Paco. 5 place grid penalty for Paco.
You can't really disagree with that.
What is he supposed to do? That's the question.
Sit there and wait for the cars to come past. I could see that come from a mile off. You know what I mean?
He spun completely round though. That's the issue, and you wanna get your car at least pointing in the right direction.
Sir Williams
it's so
off the
narrow
track.
there.
What on earth is happening here? What the? I don't know what Callum's up to at the minute, but he's got a bit lost. There he is, back on track at last. Just want to say, by the way, Louis invalidated this lap, but he was purple if it in the first sector. He's our champion, so when we see him on the next lap, keep an eye on it. It should be a good one. Here's
Callum,
Rafa.
I would assume is Calzo, right?
Callum, sorry, it's me. Should be more clear about that, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Calzo, meanwhile, comes across the line P6, 34.2, just 1,000th of a second behind the Ginger.
Yeah, Rafa's on a purple lap. He's on a purple lap though. The minute is Rafa. It's unlucky for Calzo. On my screen, mind you, it's 2 1,000ths. But this should be a purple lap for Rafa to go even further ahead. It was good in the middle sector. Oh, he's going to hit the wall! And he's lost the lap.
He's lucky to not be out of the session there, not be out of qualifying. He may have even harmed his teammate CC Brain. However, he does improve up to P5 now. So maybe didn't hurt CC Brain's lap that much. But yeah, lucky for Rafa to only have front wing damage there and not lose a wheel.
Also lucky to be right next to the pit lane, so didn't lose massive amounts of time having to crawl around with Britton Wayne. But I think Ginger's on a good lap. He's keeping it valid even though he's off the track a little bit. He's got a Tor also ahead. It shouldn't really affect him too much. And into the final corner, he should go up into the second place if he can keep this up.
Yeah, P8 for Duty Falcons. Meanwhile, he moves up, and yep, there goes the Ginger. 1.5 tenths only behind Rafa. So the provisional pole position certainly is at this point provisional.
Yeah.
I see plenty of drivers who could challenge for this if they only improve slightly. Plus, ILRT Louis hasn't set a lap time yet, but he is on one. Question is it going to be good enough? Sector 2 goes purple. Seems like a good one. Don't invalidate here. Yep, he navigated that nicely, even on the exit. Went a little bit wide, but not too wide. Now, turn 17, challenging one, as I said before, because you really need to brake as soon as you come out of that right-hand kink of turn 16. And runs quite wide, but it's legal.
Oh my god! Kryptonite has just gone airborne. Behind all that, he's out of qualifying. My goodness. Here comes Louis.
Lucky for Louis, that happened behind him, as you said, and he tops the leaderboards by half a second ahead of Rafa. That is remarkable.
I don't know if we can get a good look at where that Ferrari ended up, but he was flying through the air. It's disappeared now. I was on the off-board shot. I assume you were on board with Louis, but I'm just saying, as he's coming through, you just see a Ferrari flying. Yeah, kind of a bad accident, that one. He's out of qualifying. Zach, it's invalidated just before the final corner. He can just pit then, but that's a bit annoying for him.
Meanwhile, Ollie Flavel back into the pits. He invalidated his lap as well. I think 2 of his laps, in fact, because this was his second attempt, and the first one didn't produce the lap time either. So, yeah, that's 2 laps in a row that he just wasted, really.
Well, Kryptonite.
Look at Lewis in the McLaren. He doesn't give a crap.
Yeah.
Just goes straight past in the first sector, in the second sector. Sorry, beginning of the second sector before the half pin.
He's probably looked at the timer, look. He's probably looked at the timer to see he hasn't got long left. He's got to navigate this.
Look at him now. Oh my god.
Oh, beautifully done.
Yeah.
Oh! Nearly at the wall,
Straight
there.
lines to that chicane perfectly. Oh my.
Look at him, he's taking the proper wide line. Oh, he's nearly lost it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gotta be careful. That bump can be nasty if you try to do that. And that bump can really... Ooh.
He's going to be tight for time. He is going to be tight for time, you know.
Yeah, if he doesn't blow this, I'd be thoroughly surprised, I have to say.
It's going to be a close
This is wild. No, I mean, below the... Oh, yep, there you go. A little touch of the wall there. That's what I was talking about. That goes wide there. Yep, and into the pits.
He may be okay. It's going to be tight,
yeah,
though.
I think he's going to be fine. It's me, meanwhile, spins.
Oh.
Beginning of sector 2.
That puts him in a lot of trouble, this. Ollie's gone in sector 3 in the pit lane, so he's retired. Something not good there. A lot of these guys leaving quite late to come out, aren't they?
Yeah, I think... Well, no, it's not even late yet. It's going to be late at the 2-minute mark.
How long's left on your timer? Just mine seems to always be wrong.
Mine is at 2 minutes 5 right now.
Right, okay, so it's mine. Just
good.
So I always got to check because in Belgium it was about a minute off. And so I'm like, why are these guys starting laps when the checkered flag's out?
Yeah. So Alfie comes out. Let's see who else is there. There was a McLaren I saw. Oh yeah, Louis. Could be in time, but Louis is going to be most likely the last one to.
Oh, Lewis.
There.
I don't think Lewis is going to make it, you know. This.
Yeah.
He's going to have to do a flying lap round because he gets a slightly shorter right here. Do you know what, actually? He can cut all the corners like he did before, and that does him about a 1 minute 20 around the track. He might actually be okay.
Yeah.
Tight, mind you, but he'll make it.
True. But as far as I know, he can only cut the corners in the first 2 sectors, right? And he does.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
In the third sector, if you cut the corners, it invalidates your next lap time as well.
Can I just say, Rafa's just started lap. He's purple in the first sector by a 10th of a second, already up on his previous attempt. He's miles behind Louis, mind you, but he's got a good start to this lap. Callum has binned it at the top of the hill. Shouldn't affect anyone's laps, that though.
Meanwhile, the 2 Haas.
Yeah, they look like they're
right behind each other. What are they doing?
Slipstream Fest? Could be.
But this isn't the track for it.
It isn't, but at this rate, they'll have no choice. Someone's got to do it. Rafa purple in the middle sector as well. Still not up massively though. On
Zach now leaving some space, and not XD has retired.
I think Rafa
leave each other a bit of space, but yeah, it's getting really hectic. We have yellow flags everywhere. Yellow flag sector 1.
Oh, that's for Lewis. He didn't make it. He's in the wall.
Wow.
Oh dear, you'll see where he is.
Now we're back to green. That doesn't affect the Haas drivers.
Here comes Rafa. 2 corners to go. Doesn't spin this time. Can he put that car onto pole? Winning the last 2 races, but not on pole today. Louis up by a 10th in the first sector. Wow.
Gonan goes up to P3. 33.5. If Rafa had not improved, Gonan would have gotten P2.
McMatten's retired. Who could have saw that one coming? 12th place. I don't know where he's gone. He's on the main straight, so maybe he didn't make it in time or something. But
I'm switching through right now. Paco has invalidated his lap, so he is going to be without a lap time, and he will start for P18.
Here's CC Brent to the line.
And the Ginger has invalidated his lap as well.
CC Brent goes fourth.
As did Zach. Both has unable to improve.
Where's Louis at? Is he behind Chapalili? So what's Chapalili
is going to come across the line in the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah. Yellows for the Haas.
And P9. He did improve, but not enough to get a position.
So nearly hit Chapalili. He's nearly hit the wall himself, the Red Bull. That could have been bad, but he's kept it on the road, kept it valid. Let's see how far the field he'll go.
Alfie goes up. No, it doesn't.
Oh my goodness.
Sandbags.
They've crashed.
Oh, and Chapalili runs into him, and Chapalili's out, but he did get P4.
32.8 there for Louis on the line.
Wow.
Not as quick as his 32.5 he was boasting earlier, but still. By the way, turns out no one knows who you are in the chat. Kryptonite's asking. It's Austin, best co-commentator in the world. So,
no.
Yeah, can I get away with that?
No.
Nah? Okay. I had to try, didn't I? Anyway, it turns out Louis' lap was invalidated. He invalidated it right at the last, but it was a 32.8 on his dash. So he's on pole anyway. From Rafa, Gunnan, Chapelili, CC Brain, Ginger, Zach, Dougie, Calzo, and Not XD. They're all on the softs in the top 10. Outside, Alfie, McMahon, Kryptonite, Lewis, It's Me, Callum, Ollie, and Paco, who's got his 5 players good penalty, but he starts last anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I tell you what, if Rafa had not improved on his final attempt, he would have started 4th now instead of 2nd, so that was really, really crucial to get this final run in, and at least improve by 2/10.
Unbelievably, it's dry for this race in Abu Dhabi. I'm still...
Who would have thought?
You know, it happened in this league once before, though. It was ILR4 a couple of seasons ago, and ever since then, I've wanted to see it happen live for myself, but it just never happens. Tom's asking in the chat, he's asking for protection for safety cars. He predicts to be 5. I'm with you on that. I'm going to say we'll have 5 safety cars. What about you, Austin? I mean, you didn't see ILR8, but I'll just give you a quick warning. They come out way too often.
Well, you said to me
I like it. I like
stream,
it.
Hold on. No. Let me finish. You said to me before the stream, since I asked you whether they were all justified, you said you only saw the causes for 3 of them, but all 3 were justified.
They were,
so
yeah.
It's not too often. It's justified.
It is justified, but everyone thinks it's too often. I like it. I've lost sound. That's not
they're
good.
wrong.
There we go. Got sound again. Well, they're wrong. I guess they're not one reason. ILR6 had 6 virtual safety cars. Oh, man.
I mean, they're living up to the name.
Exactly, yeah. We don't get virtual safety cars. Virtual safety cars are no fun. But safety cars, yes please. Right, let's have a look at the tyres. Well, that's a bit exciting, isn't it? Everyone in the top 10 starts on the softs, everyone else on the mediums. That's about as simple as it gets, people.
It's kind of boring.
Helmet review. Anyone got good helmet? I still kind of have a soft spot for the Ginger's helmet. It works. Anyone else has got good ones? Gunner's had a nice one. Carl's is okay.
See it. It looks all black.
It is a bit black, isn't it? Quite a lot of them. McMahon's got a nice design. He's designed it especially for his car.
How do you see them so well?
I've got a trained eye for this thing. This is one of my many features, you know. There's a reason people keep hiring me. I'm convinced this is it.
You call it a feature.
Oh, my Tibos! Look at you sexy beast. That's lovely. That's how you do helmet design for a racing point. Loving that. You've got
a little bit too
Shut up.
dark.
No.
The pink, but
I like it. I like that. You've won the helmet award this week. That, you know, this could sound quite suggestive in some context, but lovely helmet design there.
I have to say, let me look through. This is Lewis has an absolutely horrible design for the car.
Exactly.
Compared.
He's so
Blue
lazy.
and purple or pink or whatever that is, and then orange car. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it's a pretty embarrassing
I
effort.
gotta say, SLR AJF1. That is a good one.
Yeah,
it fits the
McMahon.
car, it fits the team.
Yeah, McMahon and Matt Tibos, they've got the best helmets in my opinion.
Oh, there's a Renault one.
Oh.
Okay, that's CC
Brain, yeah, not the best. Well, it'll heat his tyres up, won't it? It'll heat the tyres up,
exactly a Galaxy Brain idea to spin there. But
do much more than that, will it? He's not. Is he going to be last to the grid actually now? Or CC Brain?
No, he will be able to. He will be allowed to.
As in, will he be the last to arrive? I mean, yeah, he will be last.
Yeah,
to
he
arrive.
is the last to arrive, but he will not be. He will not be put down.
All right then. Here he goes. P5 on the grid. Louis from Rafa. These have been the top 2 drivers in the last few races. They've been brilliant. Louis had setbacks in the last 2, but hasn't really stopped him winning the title. Nothing really to play for today. Let's just have some fun. Final out on Abu Dhabi, and the last race of ILR Season 6 is underway. Who's got the better start? Looks pretty decent from Louis. It feels like Rafa's going to have to do more defending to turn 1, because here comes Chapelili on the inside. The 2 Germans going for it, but keeping it clean. Side by side, we've got Ginger and we've got CC Brain. That's going to be an accident. Doesn't quite hit the wall, but we've got spins and we've got all sorts going on here. Oh my goodness, we've got massive accidents.
Boy. Safety car, safety car, safety car is deployed.
I didn't think of it.
And we have lost 3 drivers already.
We've got 5 at least who are damaged. That gives me
CC Brain has
flashbacks,
to
you know,
avoid
right?
all the carnage as well. My goodness.
That gives me flashbacks, if you're still there, Tom, of what you and Jake did at the start of Season 4 in Abu Dhabi. They did the exact same thing in the pre-season race.
Can I just say, amazingly, CC Brain's car, he apparently he spun, but did not hit the wall, and therefore no damage on the car. Amazingly. I don't know how he did that, but yeah, he's lucky. The same can be said about It's Me. He didn't even spin, but he also has no damage. The same cannot be said about Not XD. He has massive left side front wing damage. Let's see, can I spot the other ones here? That's what I have an eye for, by the way, Owen.
Yeah. As it worked out, you don't have great eyesight.
The important things, yeah. End plate, right side missing for Doogie Falcons.
Alfie's damaged. That's not good. I mean, it's great for...
damage for Paco.
Great.
We have to assess the damage if
we do, however, because it's only
Lavelle, no damage. No damage for Lewis in the McLaren P9.
I think we have actually. Well, we'll see who pits. We'll see who pits. We'll see who pits.
Yeah. Does AJ have? No, he. No, the end plate is on.
McMahon.
Iffy, but
McMahon's texting and driving. You can't do that.
Oh, Louis and Rafa are in.
Interesting.
They want to get rid of the softs, I think.
That is very interesting. That they're doing their two softs. See, you know what they're expecting?
This is not a front wing pit stop. This is just for the tyres.
I'm actually surprised, you know, thinking about it, why we haven't seen the whole field come in. Because, be honest, we're going to get more than one safety car. Use the safety cars as your pit stop window. That's not the stupidest idea in the world, honestly. They could just do 2 medium runs to the end, or a medium and a soft, depending on how the safety cars work. Because this will be like probably till the end of lap 3 at the very least. So that's clever.
Owen, what do you reckon? How long can the mediums go on this track? How many laps can they do?
They can probably do like, they can probably do 13, 14 laps, maybe, possibly.
Okay, then I'm going to question. Then I'm going to question the decision. Then I would say, if you expect more than one safety car period, go on to the hards.
Issue is the hards are awful around here.
All that matters. No. All that matters is where you are after the final safety car period, and you want to come in when you think it's the penultimate safety car period. You come in, and then on the final safety car period, everyone comes in except for you, and you take the lead, and you drive off into the distance.
Yeah, but the thing is,
strategy, Owen. It's strategy.
The strategy is odd though, because you can do soft to medium, you can do soft to medium, which they are still on for. Because, like I say, you'll probably get a few more safety cars, and they will have the slow laps.
Oh yeah,
I think they're strategizing this wholly around.
Oh, 10-second time penalty for Louis.
What on earth was that all about?
For exceeding track limits under the safety car. How in the world?
It's just such an unnecessary risk, isn't it?
Yeah, at 10 seconds.
Did
he avoid someone? Did he have to avoid some? My God. Oh my God! Not XD almost runs into the back of CC Brain. Unbelievable scenes there.
I've got to get you to listen to my reaction to your crash earlier. Hold on. We're under safety car, so I can get away with it. There was a crash under safety car during ILR, and it was the funniest thing.
We have safety cars in the game. We have a track map as well.
If I can find it, hold on a second. You'll enjoy it. Trust me. You'll like it. You will.
I'm not sure.
I think you'll like it. Just need to find it. Jeez, where did it happen? Right, I think this is it.
Oh, he's 7th! Very
Oh God.
Oh, can you tell I'm 17 and still getting the old voice?
Yeah. Puberty hasn't fully hit for you, has it?
It just hasn't, no. Oh, it was golden though. It was so funny. I spent like the next minute on the stream just laughing my head off. Anyway, yeah, what are these three going to do then on the sauce? Because everyone else on the track are on mediums. I don't think they'll be able to pull away, you see. From what I could tell from ILR, they'll go maybe 4 laps at most. And then they might start to go a little bit. So maybe Kryptonite could be in with a chance. Kryptonite, he was flying through the air in qualifying, may I remind you. So, not a bad start to him. And McMahon, like I say, already into the top 5. Today's his day. I haven't seen him get a podium, I don't think ever. This has to be his day.
Yeah, but you have seen him get plenty of penalties.
Exactly.
Over the course of his career, so I'm not sure.
He's getting better. He's getting better, honestly.
But that being said, the safety car is going to come into the pits this lap, so we will be under green flag racing. Once we get towards Alfie, 5 seconds. What is it with the track limits under safety car?
Wait till they start crashing. You laugh, but you wait.
Good point. No,
you laugh.
It just came unexpected, but you're absolutely right.
Just looking for it. Look out for any penalties.
It just came unexpected, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Alright, so safety car now off into the distance. Chapelele is going to be the one who dictates the tempo here. He's not in a rush, is he?
Uh-oh. We're side by side behind. That's not good. We're going green
now
again.
He goes. He does accelerate before the final corner. And that is a really good restart.
Crash.
Oh god, yep.
That might be another safety car.
It's me.
That could be another safety car. That's a big accident now. Because it's Paco and Callum. Not
the rear right is gone there.
Yeah, I think what happened was Paco spun at the final corner, and then a few cars ran into Callum. So there should be a few cars out there with damage.
Can you explain to me how that is not a safety car when there's a car in the middle of the track?
It could be because we just had one. Maybe it doesn't trigger. It's still on its way down the pit lane. It's still on its way down the pit lane. You know, they need to refuel it and stuff.
Yeah, that could be it. The safety car could have just gone straight on.
Lewis has got past. Lewis got past McMahon. That's important for him as he slides on the exit. Though here comes McMahon back at him. Louis and Ollie are fighting as well, but here comes McMahon using his ERS. Does he think about it on the inside? Yes, but he hits him.
Yeah, he puts his wheels in there, but
oh, look at that! We got side by side. We got Rafa. Good move.
Yeah, not XD is the next one to pick up.
This is free white! I think Rafa had to back off and let Ollie free, and there's been an accident. Alfie's crashed into Ollie.
Yeah,
and Rafa's going to get them both in the end.
He's one position back. He gets both positions back. Oh, and Alfie needs to watch out there. Gets overtaken by not XD as well. And he has front wing damage, and he's sliding off. Alfie is out. Alfie is out, lost control out of the penultimate corner, slams into the wall. That's the next one, but he is way off the track.
Quite the way off, isn't
he? Area, so no safety car for this. We have another yellow flag.
Gone in, and Kryptonite. They've come together. Alfie's passing them. McMahon's up to 4th. Louis got by. Lewis has got by. What caused that? Was that just a slide? I said in qualifying that people just slide off there. Gonerden's got a 10-second penalty.
A 10-second penalty for this. And now doesn't care. He just gets a corner, gets another 5 seconds.
McMahon's got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. He appears to be the only one who got it though, which is a bit unfortunate for him. Here comes Louis on the inside of him, just to make matters worse. Rafa's passing Kryptonite as well.
P4 for Louis.
Lewis is on the back of Ginger as well. I think he's quite close enough to go for a move.
Kryptonite, meanwhile, has front wing damage on the right side, so he is going to be vulnerable here. Maybe not at this very moment here to CC Brain, but no, I was almost about to say never mind, but you know, still getting closer though. Kryptonite, yeah, he's struggling. There we go. Down the inside goes CC Brain, and that's a position 1. Not XD trying to do the undercut here. Kryptonite, yeah, does the smart move and pulls out of the way. Also gets a 3-second time penalty for his troubles. Very unlucky there. And he's on his way into the pits most likely. Ollie Flavel, let's see what he's... Oh, you can tell DRS now enabled. And Flavel is through, as is Doogie Falcons. And Gonan also has to carry his car to the pits. And what happened to Paco? Why is he so far down the auto? He
started the accident on the safety car restart. He spun on the final corner. That's what triggered it's me to have the accident.
He needs another safety car to get back into this, really.
Yeah. Well, we've got plenty of close fights out there, so we could see that happening because we've got two McLarens harrying the back of the Ginger, and we've also got McMahon and Rafa in the same DRS train, so this could get quite interesting in a minute. We're on board with Louis.
Here goes Louis.
He's going to get the turtle. Look at this, he's got a great run. He'll give it a go, I'm sure. We're on the outside, and he should be up to second place there. He's got the skill to get this one done, certainly, and there he goes. Nice move.
Louis gets it done. Lewis, his teammate, tried to follow him around the outside, but for him...
Here comes Ginger.
Here goes the Ginger, yep.
Outside, bit of contact, and they're wheel binding almost into the corner, and they are wheel binding certainly through the corner. And Lewis gets by, McMahon gets by, Ginger's lost out there. Here comes Rafa on the inside there, wheel binding as well. But I think Ginger will keep that for the moment. Oh, he's thought about it, the Rafa on the inside. He had a little jink to the inside, but didn't quite go for it.
If we do see another safety car, I think that one of the drivers between P2 and P6 is going to be involved in that. At least one.
Yeah, I was just gonna...
really, really close. This is the closest group we have here right now.
Oh, Rafa.
And Rafa against the Ginger. Down the inside, late on the brakes. Side by side.
Oh, this is going to cause a crash if they go side by side up here. This is not a good idea. We saw that on that one.
There, they did touch. Oh, and Ginger gets a big slide on, has to take to the exit route here and loses a position to not XC. Down to P7 he goes. And to CC Brain as well. The other Renault now next to Ginger. That is a familiar sight. But he does keep ahead of at least one of the Renaults.
Good exit though. He'll get a good exit, CC Brain. He'll have a good
DRS
chance now.
DRS for both.
More straight line speed.
Like Ginger has a setup that is more built for straight line speed. DC Brain,
he's overcooked it, has he? Oh, he has overcooked it.
Gets a little touch there. Is that front wing damage? No, it is not. Got lucky there. Got away with one. Going in 3-second time penalty.
CC Brain is going for it.
Yeah.
McMahon's been passed as well.
It's a circle there. He has to escape, take the escape route there, and is that the position taken for CC Brain?
It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? I think he's got away with that for now, but we'll see.
Seems to have gotten away with it. Not so sure that was legal, but the game decides it was.
Chapuis's getting reeled in, so he's into the pit lane.
Yep.
Not as badly done over as the Ginger, of course, but yeah, certainly the soft runners are done now. Louis fastest lap. And yeah, his strategy working out well so far.
Yeah,
and his Rafa's for that matter.
Just wait for a second safety car period, honestly. That could completely jumble up the order once again. And
also, something we haven't actually mentioned, and I mean, not XC is on the same strategy as the top two as well, after having the accidents. Thanks to the safety car bringing him back into it, he's still in the picture, and it's actually working out quite well for him too.
Well, you say top two, Lewis is on a different strategy. He started on the medium, so 1 and 3, Louis and Rafa are on the same strategy.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, apologies. You know what I meant.
Yeah, sorry. And the same goes, by the way, for CC Brain and Falcons as well.
And here comes Not XT on the inside of McMahon, doesn't go for it.
He thinks better of it for now, because you do get a second DRS protection point right here on this line. And then, here we go. This time it should work.
He wants the inside, he's getting it.
Yeah, he wants the inside, he gets it. And goes deep into the corner to push AJ wide, and it does work. Closes the door on him, and it's the position taken by the Williams.
Yeah, good driving that, getting his elbows out there, and up into what could well be, I guess, a net third.
Yeah, but,
and then straight off the track.
To venture into your territory, not XC's helmet, definitely not top 5.
Oh no, he's got the Abu Dhabi helmet. Actually, in fairness. It's this helmet the game is specifically designed for this very track, and it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah. It's awful.
I don't understand the design process around it. It's awful.
Probably a couple of people probably got drunk and decided they were going to make a helmet.
Yeah, but I mean, this costs actual money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, look, if you have that amount of money as we have a yellow flag. Ollie Flavel out.
Look from on the outside here. I'm on board with his teammate, and you can see where he's gone.
There he is.
Will we get a safety car? We'll wait and see.
No, he's too far off. That's not a safety car. That's yellow flag. He's so far off into the distance that it doesn't warrant a safety car.
They can take a while to come out, so we'll just wait until the yellow flag disappears.
Yeah,
because in ILR they did take a while, then they come out.
Yeah, Owen, I understand you're excited about the safety car.
No, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not saying, oh, there's no safety car, no safety car then. Safety car! Right, here comes McMahon back on, not XD. He's not finished yet, he's still going with his outside line. No, he's going to crash.
Oh!
And there's CC Brain, good avoiding job there.
Yeah, that was quite a rude maneuver there by Not XD. Completely chopping off the Toro Rosso there, no damage on the left side. So he got away with one there, but wow, that was forcibly shutting the door.
It was, yeah.
My goodness.
Ginger's got by Kryptonite.
Yeah, he also got a 3-second penalty.
Yeah. Wonder if he did the same cut the corner move that they all seem to be doing at the minute.
Yeah. Either on the inside or the outside. Someone's always going to cut the corner there. Turns 11, 12, 13. One of the reasons why I don't really like this kind of corner layout, where you have left, right, left very quickly, or inverted, right, left, right. Not a fan.
CC Brains really is putting McMahon under loads of pressure as Not XD catches up to Rafa. This could be for net second place, you know, if he can get it done. It's a nice one to watch here. We've got two pretty close fights happening. Right, I'm going to watch CC Brains. That one looks more likely to have an overtake, so we're on board with the second run out.
Into the first, or at the end of the first DRS zone, and completes it before the corner. Very well done here by CC Brain, but it leaves him vulnerable for the second part here, because now the DRS is on AJ's car. Around the outside, CC Brain covers the inside, then pushes him to the outside. He's allowed to do that. Late on the brakes, and it's almost too late on the brakes, and they're still side by side. All right, still side by side. And now CC Brain has the better line here, and actually gets the position.
McMahon's got a good run now. He's on the inside. A bit of lag. He's going to have a chance on the inside. He's going to spin off.
They touch it. That's a spin for AJ. Oh, and he has to wait now. Don't back off into other cars. And Chapelele comes around.
Oh, he's going to crash again.
Yeah, AJ didn't see him coming, I think, and had to take evasive action at the last second. And he did no harm, no foul, really, apart from a couple lost seconds maybe for Chapelele and AJ as well. A couple more lost seconds for him. But other than that, no damage it seems. And Chapelele up to P7, AJ down to 8th.
That's the third time in 3 laps he's tried that outside line at chicane and it hadn't worked once before. You'd have thought he's going to crash. He's spinning off. He's not going to hit the wall too hard. In fact, he's not even going to hit it at all. He's okay. But his tyres are overheating too much now. He's got to be careful now.
Yeah, and now the Ginger comes through. Okay, he stays off
the racing line. He nearly spun off on the bouncy off-road section. That's where Alonso near enough broke his back in 2013 by going over those cars. They are very difficult to keep on. And he nearly spun off them.
Meanwhile, Not XD has troubles. It does not have the DRS on Rafa, so the gap is actually increasing there. We have another yellow flag at CC Brain.
Yeah, CC Brain.
Facing the wrong way.
Oh, he's going to get disqualified if he does that too much.
Yeah, he got lucky there.
Really lucky.
Through. Ginger is coming along. CC Brain up to speed. Roughly.
Again, though, as we saw with Alfie McMahon, he's got to be careful to not spin off again straight away, and he's struggling massively.
CC again slides around, has to let Ginger go by. Completely missed the corner there, turn 11, and he's still sliding. He also now with the same troubles, it seems, where his tires are completely overheated. And now Lewis comes into the pits for his first pit stop. That a scheduled one. And he's the last one to come in for the pits. Onto the softs he goes. That's certainly a 2-stop.
Did McMahon pit yet as well? He might have to pit again. No, yeah, he is pitting now. Well, sorry, his first stop. Yeah, it's his first stop.
Yeah, AJ. Yeah, AJ didn't pit. Yeah, AJ as well. You're right. So yeah, it seems 11 laps is what these tires can take, and that's about it.
Yes, that's actually a little less than I thought it would be. But here comes Chaparelli, by the way.
5-second time penalty as well in the pits for AJ.
You can see how much better the near tires are as Chaparelli breezes past it.
And AJ goes onto the mediums again, so also confirmed 2-stop really.
Yeah.
The only time we don't see a confirmed 2-stop is if someone goes onto the hards like Paco did. And even then, he might have to do another pit stop, or he might want to if there's another safety car coming out of the pits.
Yeah, speaking of them, where are they? I thought we got these too often. I thought there was too much.
Yeah, Zeke, maybe you're wrong.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't complain about it too much and just say that maybe ILR was just a bit atrocious because there was crashes everywhere.
I would make the argument, in fact, that we haven't seen enough safety cars here.
Well, yeah,
second one
I think we should have seen one.
warranted at the very end of the first safety car period.
Yeah, I think you could have got away with that. Yeah, that's a reasonable argument. That. So it's not working perfectly.
Meanwhile, Dougie Falcon's trying to reel in Chaparelli. Chaparelli, however, is on the fresher tyres by 6 laps.
Overtaken him on the last lap, so he's actually pulled a second. CC Brain is pitting for his second stop.
Yeah, he was on the same strategy as the top 3 now. 4 of the top 5, in fact. Only Chaparelli being a little bit different strategy here. Inside the top 5, and there we go. Onto the mediums again, so CC Brain could be done if he gets those 16 laps.
Again,
I'm not sure.
Feels like he's betting on another safety car though. He's betting on another safety car, another 2 safety cars to get there.
Yeah.
Has he? Well, hold on. What did he start on? What tire did he start on? Let me check his tire because he did. Yeah.
Inside the top 10, he started on the softs.
Yeah, that is interesting. Louis got
soft, medium.
Louis got how many seconds? That what? 13 seconds now of penalties. We don't know if we'll get the safety car one removed, but certainly for now he's not in the lead of the race. Just to remind you, I think.
Rafa has no penalties right now. Nota XD has 6 seconds. Chaparelli has none. And Dougie Falcons has a 5-second time penalty. He may have served that during the pit stop. Oh no, you can't serve a penalty if you do a pit stop under safety car, right?
Can you what? I don't. I'm trying to remember.
I don't think you can serve a penalty, a 5 seconds time stop and go.
Yeah, you can't because I'm just trying to remember ILR8 because I was egg on my face at the end of ILR8 because I called the wrong race winner. But it turned out I had good reason to because I called TC as a race winner and he had a 5-second stop go penalty which he earned going into the pits at the start of a safety car, and he took that penalty in the pits straight away. He took it. I had footage of it on stream, but at the end of the race he still got that 5-second penalty added on, so it doesn't count if you take it under a safety car, which is extremely stupid and probably a glitch, if that answers your question. I was just trying to remember. He definitely did take that under safety car, didn't he? But yeah. I
mean, he might get that removed then.
Or well, that's the thing.
Because
he would have won the race,
yeah, it depends on the regulations, really. CC Brain, meanwhile, with a 3-second time penalty. And they're racking up by now. The penalties for a lot of these drivers. Lewis goes past Dougie Falcons round the outside, turn 11. One of the best overtaking spots on the track, and Lewis makes good use of it.
Yeah, we've got quite a lot of field spread at the minute, so these may not be too common, these fights, until maybe Chaparelli catches not XD. Mind you, we could be about to get another pit stop phase. So we may either be pitting or being overtaken, one or the other. Matt Tibos has left. He was sitting in watching after his accident on lap 1. He was one of those 4 cars that were involved, 4 or 5 cars in lap 1 accidents. I was on board with Calzy for that. You just see his legs get ripped off. It was a horrifying shot, like. But Yeah. I don't think anyone could have...
Oh, and not XD puts it into the wall.
Right, that's a safety car, I think.
That should be...
And
that
it
is a
is.
safety car, yes. Oh my, in the middle of the track there,
Yeah.
and the Ginger slows down smartly.
You can't
because
complain
you
about
wanna
that.
avoid that.
You can't complain about that. So that's good.
I was on board. I was on board with Lewis, right, and not XD was right in front of him, and I just saw him spin to the right side. Oh my god! He just straight on. It was if that was a real crash, with the real person, you're talking about legs cut off. I think there might be some broken legs in there as well.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying
the
again.
angle of the impact was nasty.
As we've seen it again, that corner, we just keep seeing the big accidents happening there. It's always there.
Yeah, the issue with that corner is it goes over a crest. That's the first thing, so it lifts the car up a little bit. You get a little bit of air under the car, which always a bad thing in these Formula cars. And with the setup usually being perfected for the race and for heavy fuel load, there's not much of an issue early on usually, but as the car gets lighter, it's being lifted up a bit more, and so as the race goes on, and as the tires wear out as well.
Well, talk about tires.
Grip, the car gets you get less grip. The car gets lifted up, and it just all comes together, and the rear gets really, really loose, and you can spin very easily there, as not XD just experienced.
Well,
so second pit stop phase really for second safety car phase means second pit stop phase for most of these drivers. Louis, Rafa, Chapelele, Lewis, all coming into the pits. I think for Chapelele this is a good shout, even though he had the tire advantage early on. But now with these mediums, you can just go straight to the end.
Well, this is the thing. This has been Louis and Rafa. I told you earlier that this is exactly what they were looking for. They were going to race to the safety cars, and it's worked absolutely perfectly for them. This couldn't have worked any better.
But they are going to be under a lot of pressure now from Chapelele, from Lewis, from
but I mean,
Falcons,
they're
from
at the front.
Ginger.
They're at the front anyway.
All going to catch up to them.
They're all on the same age of tyre now. They don't have to pit again. They're going to the end. They're all of them. Louis is in trouble anyway. He's got 13 seconds of penalties. He's in real trouble.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
So Rafa, this has worked out well for him more than anyone else, I guess. And you got Alfie McMahon in the chat there, very thankful for the safety car.
And the interesting thing is going to be now. What if there's a safety car around lap 20 or 21?
Look at
this.
What
if we see a third?
McMahon's just put on a new set of mediums, except they're not. He didn't have enough sets. He's onto an 11-lap-old set.
Oh no.
This is a real problem for him. He was just in the chat there saying, "Oh, thank you very much, safety car."
Oh no. Oh boy, that's awful.
That is really bad, isn't it?
That's really unlucky.
He's going to have to pit again on this lap and just put hards on, I guess.
Yeah,
and by the time...
the safety car will not come in this lap.
It could come in next lap, though, and he's already miles behind the pack.
That is true.
He may not catch up.
It's likely to come in either next lap or the lap right after. Considering the amount of cars on track, probably next lap already. I would be surprised if it stays out any longer than that, but it stays out for one more lap. At least Kryptonite. What is it? Exceeding track limits. What? Turn 19. Why are you there?
I don't get it. I don't get it. It's so odd.
And you talked earlier about how lenient the track limits are.
It's not
10-second time penalties.
Didn't happen in ILR.
They're so lenient.
ILR, they were nice and clean. Well, saying that, they weren't, but the penalties were fine.
Yeah, the question is, what is AJ going to do now? He's going to come in, that's for sure.
Is
he going to take the old set of mediums again? The other set of mediums? It seems like he only has two. Is he going to choose the hards?
Is he going to choose the softs? It's all just going to get into the end. Unless he's another safety car.
How old are the other mediums? They can't be 12.
Look at this. Lewis is taking a 10-second penalty as well. Half the field are going to end up.
And AJ goes back onto the newer.
But they won't make it. They won't make
mediums.
it. They're not going to make it. Not of any pace. Same
Louis
with CC Brains and Dookies.
Louis is trying to overtake the safety car.
He's done it. You get disqualified if you go too far ahead of it, so sit back.
Nah, you are. The thing is, you are allowed to go past it, but you have to get the position back within 15 seconds or so. So you can play around with it, unfortunately, I would say. But yeah, you can play around with it quite a bit. The in real life, stewards would not see that very happily. But here in the game, you can play around with it a little bit.
Right, let me just try and figure out how many people have 10-second time penalties.
And
the two McLarens have.
Hold on, the safety car is going to stay out for another lap.
Well, no.
The notification...
No. It comes up a little later sometimes. It can come down at the end of this section. I think we've got 3 drivers. Okay. Well, we'll see if it does or not. I think we've got 3 drivers at least who have 10-second penalties. We've got 10-second penalties for 3 drivers. It came on here for ILR once.
It does stay out. Because this is too late now.
Yeah,
because
you're probably right.
So usually the notification comes out at the end of the second sector.
It is coming in. It is coming in.
That's really late. That is really late.
I know it's right.
Race control, what are you doing?
Look at you making me doubt myself.
Almost runs into the back of Louis. Rafa next to Louis. I'm going to watch this from Chapelele's point of view because that's going to be interesting. Oh, Louis, was that a fake restart? It looked like it.
Look, he's messing about a lot. But Rafa's going to have the better line out of the final corner. He might be messing about here, but he's got a good run.
Restart from Louis. That is really not a good
Lewis
restart.
Lewis had a great restart. He's up ahead of Chapelele. Wow, great move.
Yeah.
Oh, both off side by side.
Chapelele goes round the outside.
They're going to hit each other. That's going to be so close on the exit.
No. They keep it clean. Oh, and meanwhile, Kryptonite and CC Brain are going at it as well.
Luckily, they've all kept it clean enough. And McMahon did catch up to the back of the pack before we got going.
Yep, clean enough, I think, is the right terminology here.
Ginger side by side. We got lots more now as well. We got Lewis trying to get back, or trying to defend from Chapelele, who he mugged off on the restart. No way through. Ginger is not going to get that done, I don't think, unless he has a good exit, which he does, actually, in all fairness. It's good driving. Here comes Chapelele.
Remember, after the safety car period, no DRS for 2 laps, so...
on the inside.
Ginger doesn't have to worry about that. He gets the position and gets it clearly. P5. Chapelele and Lewis, meanwhile, also going at it, and Rafa and Louis already driving off into the distance. Like a good cowboy movie.
Side by side down here, that's Doogie, and it's Kryptonite. That is brave stuff, and they have got it done. Doogie ahead. Oh, it's been an accident. Someone's had contact. Someone's front wing's just come flying off. I'll try and figure out whose it is.
It seems like it's Paco.
It seems to be. Yeah, it is.
Left side end plate gone for him, and he.
McMahon and Gonanan too.
Oh, and Gonanan as well, and AJ as well.
Oh,
my God.
no,
Paco. Also double stack.
Paco.
Double stack.
Poor Paco.
Yeah.
He's gonna be banging his head off the desk. Paco, yeah, he doesn't want any part in that.
Yeah.
McMahon now on the soft, yeah, they're not going. They might honestly. No, they will actually. Sorry.
Honestly, though, the way this race went so far, I would not have retired. You never know. You never know if there's going to be another safety car and you can catch up to the field, and then you'll be on the soft, everyone else on the mediums, and you have a shot. So I think this is not the right call for Paco here to retire this early, because again, we now have Gonanan and AJ on the soft. Mostly probably going for fastest lap, really, but what if there's another safety car?
Well, this is it.
Make it to the end.
There's still a long way to go. We've got 10 laps, including this one. There's still a lot that's going to happen. We've got plenty of fights out there.
Only 2 safety car periods so far. We could have had 3, really.
We probably should have, yeah.
For the potential second one, which didn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's certainly the chance left for a 3rd safety car, especially now. Again, the tires for all of these drivers are pretty good. CC Brain has the oldest ones with 6 laps or 7 laps once he comes across the line. And as they get older, as they get more worn, turn 3 is going to be more and more of a challenge.
Yeah. Certainly.
And we might see another one just doubling it.
We've seen quite a lot of them go off there today so far. I mean, we saw the Lat 1 melee, we saw Ollie, we saw NXT. There was probably a couple others as well. We saw, who was it, McMahon spin off up there too. So it is very much going to be tight, especially when they are fighting it hard at the end of the race, because it does feel like we've got a few of these fights that are going to go the distance. Let me just quickly actually see what are the penalties like for Rafa compared to Chapolini, because they theoretically could be the ones in the fight for the win here, and well, Chapolini's got a penalty and there's nothing for Rafa, so Rafa seems pretty good for his third victory in a row, but Chapolini looks pretty good for the move on Lewis. Here he goes. He wants the outside. Might try and move him to the inside as much as he can now. Outside, look out for the Ginger as well if these two have any sort of contact, because this is getting pretty tight. There goes the Ginger, he's already going to get by.
Ginger. One position on Chapelele. Ooh, they touch as well. But Chapelele keeps ahead. At least of the Haas.
Yeah, that could have been much worse.
Yeah, fair enough. But I don't think we've seen the loss of this group here, really. We also have Doogie Falcons and Kryptonite right behind.
They could catch them too.
Yeah, Kryptonite, by the way, on slightly younger, fresher tires than Doogie Falcons, so there might be a chance here for the Ferrari to gain a position. Let's see what they're doing through turn 3 here. No, it looks good. Looks good for all of them. CC Brain, he has the oldest tires, remember, but he also makes it through turn.
Oh, massive slide for Lewis. Sorry to say that, but that's going to really mess his run up down here. Sure, he's had another one. Chapolini's got a great chance now. Probably similar in all three of these guys, by the way.
Defends the inside very, very strongly. Chapelele has to go around the outside. I don't think he minds too much unless he gets run wide, but he doesn't. It gets the inside for this one and gets the position.
Oh, but look at the Ginger.
Now gets wiped off as well by Ginger. Both have DRS.
Yeah, but he's got the DRS on Chapolini. He's got a fantastic run. This could be free wide in a minute. Chapolini doesn't know who to defend. Look at the Ginger. He just about keeps it up. That was brilliant.
That was a smart. Yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. And Chevrolet gets a 3-second time penalty for cutting that corner. Ginger, that was really smart. What he did was he took slightly avoiding action on the entry in the braking zone, went a little bit wider, and what that allowed him to do is come back for a rather late apex and then keep it through turn 12, through the right-hander of this section, and get the positions on both of them.
And all of that is just about going to put Dougie Falcon in with a shot of DRS on this next lap, because they're all still super close.
Not yet.
But that was such good driving from the Ginger and Lewis as well. In all fairness, Lewis he got a bit unlucky in fairness, but he set straight Chapolini so much that Chapolini didn't know who to defend, and he's off wide. Oh, he's gonna hit. How they haven't gone off into Narnia, I have no idea. But Chapolini had such a run, thanks to the Ginger having a bit of a slide. And they're touching wheels now, and I tell you what, Dougie Falcon's going to be in the DRS now. Surely he's within a second. We'll see.
It's close
because these guys are swapping really all over the show.
He did get it.
Oh,
it must have
my
been
goodness.
Like thousandths of a second that Dougie Falcons did get the DRS.
The Ginger didn't know. Look at this, the Ginger didn't, but he's still all over the back of Chapolini. And Lewis is there too. Now Dougie Falcon is. Inside goes the Ginger. And he's going to go for the exit. He's got a penalty, but I don't think he really cares at this point. He's going to have a bit of a slide though. He'll care about that. Lewis has a chance, but still a good run from the Ginger. We know how good the run is down this section. Dougie Falcon right in this now. And the Ginger up the inside. Here he goes.
Sends it.
Hits him.
Oh, that's very robust defending by Chapelele there by the Red Bull, but he keeps the position.
Look at this train now. 5 different constructors all going for that podium spot. Which, if they keep fighting like this, it was going to be a net second, but at this rate, they've got to be careful. I mean, Lewis is in real trouble. He's out of it, pretty much, with his 10-second penalty, but the other 4... anything can really happen with that. And they're getting all sorts of penalties for all these warnings that they're getting from messing about. As Lewis gets another penalty.
I'm looking right now. I don't we do have 5 different constructors in that group. We also have, I think, all
McMahon's
4
gone off.
engine...
He's
All
sorry.
4 engine manufacturers in this. We have Ferrari with Kryptonite and with the Ginger in the Haas. We have Honda with the Red Bull of Chapelele. We have Renault with the McLaren of Lewis. And we have Mercedes with the Mercedes of Dougie Falcons. So all 4 engines fighting against each other here, really. Ferrari the only one with 2. But in P7 with Kryptonite and P4 in the customer team. With Ginger, we have Yellow Flag Sector 3,
again.
that is AJ.
Not hit the wall or anything, but he's had 2 spins on this lap.
He goes in once again for another set of softs for the final 6 laps.
Here we go again, Ginger on the back of Chapelele. They've both got pretty low ERS, but Ginger's a little tiny bit more.
Yeah, meanwhile, here goes Dougie Falcons on Lewis. Lewis out of ERS pretty much. Under 10%.
Fighting on the brakes and keeping it.
And Dougie Falcons gets a penalty as well. Very, very unlucky for him there. The more these fight, the more Louis has a chance of at least getting second place.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they keep fighting like this, they're getting penalties the whole time as well.
Yeah.
Bit of lag going on there. Well, that's not me that's causing that. Are we still good?
It might be.
There's a bit of lag on the stream, but it's still running, so it's fine. I have a feeling we might get a bit of an internet. You can't stream this anymore, you'll kill the internet, but I don't care. Anyway. I don't care about anything.
As Luke at turn 3 once again, we might catch something here.
Oh, Kryptonite is sideways. Yeah.
Kryptonite didn't get a slide on. Yeah, he kept it very well, but that was... I don't think his underwear still has the same colour as before.
Yeah.
To put it PG, you know.
Yeah.
That was frightening to see.
Yeah, here comes the Ginger. But this is a fight has been going on for ages now. He knows he's not going to get the move done here, so he's just going to go for the exit.
Oh, look at Chapelele.
Clever.
Yeah. Cheeky, but clever. And enough ERS to defend at least.
Don't think he can defend it,
or does he? Round the outside. This might work. Round the outside here might actually work.
Nice.
And it does. Oh, the Chapelele was trying to fight this all the way.
He was.
But Ginger comes out on top at the very end of it. That was a fantastic move there by the Haas. Up to P3 again. I don't think we've seen the last of these two here, really.
You know, it's probably about...
Maybe Lewis can get involved as well. He is just on the verge of that 1 second DRS window. He's knocking on it. He's in it now, actually. But it really depends on the corner, and Chapelele with a really bad exit there out of the final corner.
I was just going to remind you, it's probably going to be more important to look at the age of the tyres here as well, especially Dougie Falcon, because we were seeing these guys pitting on 11-lap old tyres, and, well, they're all going to go 11 laps old, or sorry, Dougie on this lap and then the rest on the next lap. This could be quite slippy-slidey on the last lap. And with them staying this close, I mean, fireworks are... Well, there'll be fireworks, definitely, because they've got actual fireworks, but, I mean, you know, on track as well. That was bad.
And the yellow flag sector 3, that is AJ, and this time he has retired from the race.
Virtual safety car, no one running to the back.
Yep, VSC.
Too late for an actual safety car, but you can see where he is on the map. I can see why they've done that. It means there'll be no DRS attack on this lap. That's important. Hopefully no one speeds in this. I think Kryptonite's fallen way off. Maybe he's gone a bit too slowly.
He stands in a very bad position there. I was on board with Louis, and yeah, that is definitely a VSC. That is very, very true.
It's going to be interesting to see who saves as... Because you can do a lot of tactical saving in here and then floor it the second it says we're going. You can take like 5 seconds of it and then just go for it, and that can work. So see what they do. It's too late, like I say, for a safety car, because then you'll only get 1 lap of racing. So VSC was, I guess, the only option now. And again, would you agree that's justified as we go green
enabled,
again?
And VSC's over, VSC's over. So DRS now re-enabled, but of course that will only take effect once they do get to the first DRS.
Big slide for Lewis. He'll be out of DRS now. He is.
Yep. Yeah, he's always been. Oh, Chapelele! No.
That could be another VSC. We'll wait and see.
He's not on the racing line though.
Again, it could be too short after the last one, but that's the age of the tires again. It's the age of the tires. We're going to be seeing this more and more now.
Final corner though, I've never seen someone spin there into the pit wall.
Well, we saw Paco do it earlier on the on the first IndyCar race.
Gonan goes into the pits. He wants the fastest lap, I reckon.
Yeah. He'll probably get it too.
Look. If I was CC Brain, I'd go into the pits at the end of this lap. I'd tell you that right now, and try to run for the fastest lap as well, because Gonan just does it. I'm pretty sure CC Brain has a set of the softs left, and he would have 2 laps left, 1 out lap and a flying lap. If I was CC Brain, yeah, I'd try that, especially with these old tires. It's easier to spin with these now 14 lap old mediums, or 14 at the end of this one, than it is going to be with the softs. So. Yep, I'd give it a try. If I was him, he's no chance of gaining any positions. Just go for the fastest lap, really.
So the only sort of fight we're going to have on track now, by the looks of it, will be Dougie Falcon versus Lewis. Lewis has got a lot less ERS than Dougie. He's also got a lot more penalties, more than likely. So we'll probably see some fighting there, but yeah, down to 8 cars. That's both the race I've commentated on tonight in Abu Dhabi, where both of, well, half of the field is retired. I was gonna, I honestly called this a bore fest, this track. I've been proved a bit wrong, huh?
Not with the recent safety car changes.
Yeah, the safety car update is just flip the switch. It's just, I love it.
Yeah. Codemasters, I gotta say, Codemasters, I'm pretty sure no one of them is watching this right now, but they did good. They done did good.
You done did good, man. Keep it up.
They done did good.
Just give us the rest of our graphics and camera angles and sorted.
And replay.
And replays. Yes. Please.
That's
and the option to look at a retired car. It's kind of important.
I mean, yeah, I think that would tie into replays.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta do those two together. But yeah, that's all we need, really.
Yeah.
Dougie Falcons is not close enough for.
Oh, he is though.
CC Brain has, yeah, and
look at the ERS. Yeah. Oh, he's not using it though. The classical don't use the ERS. Yeah. We've been loving the ERS.
Final lap.
We've had this ERS all day, and you're not using it now. This has been one of the actual tracks where these guys have been pretty good at it. So hopefully he's saved it for the last lap.
Owen. Yes,
yeah, I know. But his tyres.
Saving this for the final lap.
Has he got the tyres though? He's already fallen off because remember he's on one lap all the tyres.
I think he has.
But he's still saving
too much though now. He's saving too much. Over
he's going to flick it up on the last lap. He'll be absolutely flying down all the straights.
Yeah, but you don't use more than 50% because you do regain some. It all parts of the track really whenever you brake, and so.
I'd still rather have the option though.
He switches it up now to hot lap mode.
Because Lewis is only on 29%. He's in a lot of trouble. And he's also pushing his ERS all the way.
He wants to get out of the DRS window.
He's going to do that as well, possibly. Yeah, because if he does that.
Hot lap mode for Dougie Falcons, and that's a smart shout.
Oh! Sideways, man. If he can keep that in DRS, I'd be surprised. He's falling out of it. He's also quite slow in his chicane.
No, it's right around a second.
Oh, he's out of it.
No, he's fallen out of it.
Oh, he's out of it. No way.
1.2, that's too much. But not too much of an issue because Lewis is going to run out of ERS here on the straight.
Let me just check, by the way, that Lewis definitely is not going to win this. I don't want to call the winner wrong again. Mind you, I did call it. I did call it right. Just Codemasters didn't do too good there. But
that's one way to. Oh, now Dougie does have DRS.
It's just not there. He's using DRS.
It's
all
late,
gone. It's all gone.
Final sector. There might be a surprise move by the Mercedes on the McLaren.
Well, we'll wait for that inevitable move to definitely not happen. Let's look at Rafa, and he won his first 2 races after coming back to league racing. He's been on an absolute tear. Yeah, Lou's about to come across the line to win, but Rafa's going to finish the ILR season off with a 3rd victory in a row as he comes to the line to win in Abu Dhabi. What a result for him. Good stuff. And I think the Ginger will be third. I don't really know how many penalties these guys picked up during all the fighting. We'll just wait and see on it.
Ooh, he also has some, but
Dougie Falcon
Dougie!
by
Dougie Falcon
nearly
comes
6
across
seconds.
the line to take the final podium position. Then the Ginger, Lewis, Kryptonite might actually lose out to CC Brain here. Let's see.
Oh,
no,
not quite.
Ooh, by 2 seconds though. And then Gonan will definitely lose out to all of them and come home in P8. That is for sure now, with the gap he has to Rafa. But yeah, Rafa, 3rd win in a row. If you want to end the season, you want to end it that way. And he also, I think he moves up to 3rd place.
Well, yeah,
in the
of course.
standings.
Completely forgot about that whole thing. Yeah. Did anyone else in that fight even finish? Let alone like finish
Matt
well?
Tibbers did not. It's me did not. Calzo did not.
Dougie Falcons. Dougie Falcons.
He will be.
He'll be behind him. He'll be behind him. Because he
will be behind him. That is, yeah.
Yeah, he's done it. He's done it.
A win.
What?
For God's sake.
Oh, McMahon Award.
Dougie Falcons will take 4th place in the standings because Matt Tibbers, It's Me, and Calzo did not finish.
Kryptonite won the McMahon Award.
What?
Kryptonite won the McMahon Award. I've told you what that is now. You can't question it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I didn't hear it at the beginning. I just heard award, and I was like, "What? What award?"
What?
Yeah, that's congratulations to Kryptonite. I guess
Hey.
Gonanen takes the fastest lap of the race, so that's an extra point for him. He's up to 5 then for this race, and then so yeah, he'll be at 53. So he does overtake Calzo, at least, who drops all the way down to P9 because the Ginger also moves up to 55 points in the standings ultimately. And yeah, for Calzo, it was really the worst race because he drops from P5 in the or P6 in the standings really because Rafa already was on 50 points as well with 2 wins. He drops down to P9, so barely top half.
He also broke his legs.
I mean, you said that.
Well, he did. I was on board for him. It's horrifying.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Well,
that was the final race of the ILR ILR1 F1 2019 Season 6.
Well, this is it.
On Thursdays.
This is the end of an era, in a sense, because this is ILR going off on quite a long extended break now. I even got some figures out. I've been in this league as a racer for 854 days. That's quite a long time. As a commentator for 620. So, you know, it feels weird that this, in a way, it's coming to an end, right? Because it's been like this for such a long time.
It's just an extended break, Owen. It's not the end of the world.
Do you have any idea how long this is? The amount of people that aren't going to be coming back. So, right, it's not goodbye,
people, then.
but it's certainly going to be quite a different scene when we come back, right? So, all I can say is enjoy the break, first of all. Jack, hope he gets his, you know, hope he stays. I hope he can come back stronger and we can get this league back up to the top. And, yeah, in the meantime, and I've been told I'm allowed to promote this, so I will. Jacko Car, the new Thursday tier for just league racing in general. Ignore that PSGL league; they're only good for Mondays. But yeah, Jacko Car is going to be on Thursdays from I think 2 weeks onwards. 2 weeks from now, I mean, and then onwards from there. And yeah, that's been run from Jacko from ILR. You have me and Jacko in the console. That Paul McGuinness in there as well. We all have Paul McGuinness. And it's going to be F1 NASCAR style. I think you'll all enjoy it. And so that is what's coming up next. But yeah, 854 days, man. The first era of ILR's over. Sad that. But yeah. It's not goodbye, it's safe travels. That's why I say safe travels. Suddenly, it's very clever, huh? Safe travels.